Thanks, John. Well, in the last few minutes, a 48-hour strike by NHS radiographers in England has begun. It is expected to disrupt patients waiting for X-rays, MRI and CT scans. Staff at 37 NHS trusts are expected to walk out after rejecting the government's pay offer of a 5% increase plus a one-off payment. Our health correspondent Sophie Hutchinson reports.
Scanning for problems. It's estimated the vast majority of NHS patients undergo tests or therapy with a radiographer while being treated, including MRI, CT, ultrasounds and radiotherapy.
I qualified in 2017 and since then 20% of my classes actually left radiography after doing a degree for 3 years, specifically for radiography. And that's like a great shame, really.
30-year-old John Kelly works as a radiographer in Liverpool, but he still lives with his parents because he says he can't afford to move out. He insists the pressure of the job and poor pay have made it intolerable.
Not being able to give the care that you want to patients. The UK lags behind a lot of other countries in the number of CT scanners, but we haven't got the staff to staff them either. And that's where we need to sort of invest in radiographers as a whole, and that's why a lot of people are going on strike, really.
This two-day strike follows a series of walkouts by NHS staff. Radiographers have rejected a 5% pay increase for this year plus a one-off payment. But ministers say the rise is reasonable and are calling for an end to the disruption so the NHS can focus on cutting record-high waits for patients.
Delays in appointments, particularly for patients with cancer who know how vital it is to be treated quickly, can cause huge anxiety, as centres like this know only too well.
Meeting people's needs in a timely fashion, in an organised fashion that doesn't change, is really critical to people feeling that they've got confidence in their clinical team, confidence in the cancer outcome, and that they can get on and face the life-changing challenges that cancer poses for them.
Maggie's centres provide support and advice for cancer patients across Britain.
We have 2 or 3 meetings, group meetings, men's group. And
It helps you to feel better, does it?
oh yeah, it makes a huge difference. But there are times, you know.
It can be hard.
Yes, it can be very hard. It's a bit frightening, really.
What does that feel like if you're a cancer patient waiting for an appointment and there's a delay?
It's very worrying. I've had several appointments cancelled, and if you're waiting for results or waiting for a scan, that just leaves you in limbo for longer.
Hello. With 1 million people estimated to be waiting for radiography services, the strike will inevitably cause further delays. Radiographers have apologised, but insist there could be more walkouts if their concerns aren't addressed. Sophie Hutchinson, BBC News.
Meanwhile, the number of people living with major illnesses in England will rise 9 times faster than the healthy working-age population, according to the Health Foundation charity. Currently, 6.6 million people are living with conditions such as dementia or cancer, but that's expected to rise by more than 9 million by 2040, to more than 9 million by 2040. The charity says the change could have a major impact on the NHS.